happens if you're excited about taking your businesses to the next level. There is no better time than right now to be in the network marketing space, guys. I mean, folks are losing their jobs. That's going to be the first part of my training. We are absolutely in an amazing place right now. And I just want us to become one of the ultimate things in this space is we have to become professionals. We have to become professionals in this space. We have to have the solution to individuals' problems that they're facing. We have a lot of professional people who are losing their jobs. There's a lot of people out here who are like, man, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. My wall has been up against the wrong, my ladder has been up against the wrong wall all these years. They fired me from a job that I thought I was gonna retire from, and now I don't know where my retirement has been wiped away in the last 48 hours. So people are really frantic and they're looking for solutions, and we have it. But we have to make sure, one, we let people know we have it. That's where we got to be very creative, moving outside of the box and being very innovative. We'll talk about that. And when we show up, we must be professional. We must show up with proven systems where they could plug in, duplicate, and say, I see this. This is a real business. I could turn my career this direction. You have your ish together. And that's really a very important thing. So I'm going to show a series of videos tonight. And I hope you guys will appreciate that. And I love it because I don't have to do a lot of talking, but I really, really, really want you to pay very close attention to everything I put together is for a reason. So the first video I want to talk about and I want to apologize. I literally used this video. I captured this video at least, I would say 15, 20 years by Robert Kiyosaki. And the sad reality is what he was saying, what the video is saying, is absolutely what we're experiencing right now. The video is distorted. I don't know, after a certain amount of time, videos on YouTube start to get blurry. I don't know how to fix that, but bear with that and just listen to the words. I want you to hear this because I want you to realize the timing of where we are right now. So I'm going to play the video, and while the video is playing, grab your teammates, send out those last minute messages, take the time to just simply send a call, make a call to your new people and get them plugged in. So let me play this video again. I apologize for its blurriness, but it is absolutely impactful. I think we need to see this.
Do you ever feel like you're backpedaling even though you're following the rules? You work long hours, tolerate your boss, you get an annual raise, and you try to save money and budget wherever you can.
Clearly, you're working the known system for financial success, but something is very wrong.
The rules are not working. The system is broken down.
You're barely making ends meet, let alone getting ahead.
And retirement? Forget it. You're living day by day. You want to build financial security and wealth, but it's just not happening.
So where exactly has playing by the rules gotten you?
If you can change your outlook, change some of your values, and change your rules, you'll find there's a whole other set of rules out there that are more conducive for people who want to be rich.
Financial expert, educator, successful investor, and best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki is about to give you the information you need to implement a realistic, achievable plan of building and growing wealth.
Kiyosaki is the New York Times best-selling author of, among other books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
To date, the series has sold 20 million plus copies worldwide. Today, Kiyosaki shares his revolutionary wisdom with you, just as his rich dad shared it with him.
It's information that can take you from working for money to your money working for you.
Information that can set you free.
The story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is really a story of two different fathers with two different sets of values and completely different sets of advice. So I don't mean to insult anybody or, to damage your values, but really that was the difference. For example, my poor dad always said, go to school, get good grades, get a high-paying job, work hard, live below your means, save money, get out of debt, have a good retirement plan. And that was my poor dad's values. My rich dad said, you probably won't get rich doing that way because very few people get rich following that plan. If you take a look at this 40-year run on the dollar is designed economically to lose money every single year. So why would you save something that loses money every year? And what this means for somebody on retirement plans is that after you retire, the value of your dollar goes down and your cost of living keeps going up. To my rich dad, that was bad advice and made no sense. Again, it was different values. An important diagram my rich dad showed me when I was a little boy was a diagram known as a cash flow quadrant. And the quadrant is made up of the four different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's. And E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the four is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the fourth of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, Robert, go to school so you get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom. They don't want to have to work at a job anymore. They don't want to have to work for the rest of their lives. So the beauty of building a business and learning how to invest is very simply that this is passive income. You work hard for a few years, but possibly for the rest of your life, income keeps flowing to you. One of the reasons I consider a direct selling business a perfect business is very simply because the company will work with you to get the business skills that make you rich. Always remember that it's not money that makes you rich, it's business skills. And that's why it's a perfect business. They'll take as long as you like to get the skills to make the money. And that's a lifetime skill thing. The other part about it is the low startup costs. Where else can you get in for under $500 and get these skills? For people who want to make the shift over to the B quadrant, which is what I would recommend for people, One of the beauties of a network marketing company is that you can do that for a very low price. And that's why I talk to people about considering network marketing. If you're to build a Microsoft, it would take you hundreds of millions of dollars. But a network marketing company allows you to start at a very low rate. They'll be patient with you. They'll take their time to transition over here. And the reason why that time is so important to most people is it takes time to change those values. And the most important thing is once you take the time, let's say it takes 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever time it takes, once you see the value or the core values of this side and this side, you're unstoppable. Today, I would never go back and get a job. Why should I? I'd rather stay on this side, build companies, pay less taxes, and make more money. But the key is a person needs to change the values from my poor dad to the values of my rich dad. And that's one of the beauties of network marketing companies. They allow you the time, and at very low cost, they'll work with you to make that transition over there. The number one asset a person can build is build a business. That is the smartest thing you can do. Years ago, I decided not to follow the corporate ladder simply because, again, it was values. You know, my poor dad always said, go to school and get a high-paying job with the government or a big corporation. But my rich dad said, why would you work so hard at something you'll never own? You can't sell your job. You can't pass it on to your kids. So to me, it never made any sense. It made more sense to build my own business and hire other people. The other reason is that you really don't have much control if you're in the corporate ladder world. For example, you can get fired at any time. Or today we have what's called M&As, or mergers and acquisitions, where another company buys another company. So you could be a great employee, but the company that buys your company just fires you. Not a get-rich-quick formula. You don't just do it overnight. It takes time. I still remember the first time I made that transition was back in 1978 when I fully quit my job and I had to depend upon my company that I was building to support me. So I understand the fear. The beauty. The most important thing to remember is this. There's two kinds of people in the world. There are the types that will say, you'll never make it. And I had a lot of people, all friends and family saying that. You're stupid. Don't do it. And the second type were the people that said, go for it. You can do it. Don't worry about it. We'll cover you. So the most important thing is support of friends and family. One of the beauties of a direct selling company is that they provide that personal support to you for as long as it takes you to make the journey from the left side to my rich dad side. One of the challenges of being self-employed is that you're your own boss. You're the solo act. Like in the S quadrant, you're the individual. You do it on your own. Whereas in the B quadrant, you're a team player. You have to depend upon your team and count on your team. So the problem with being an S is that, let's say you're in a traffic accident, there goes your income. And let's say you get older and you haven't set enough money aside to retire on, that means you'll probably have to work for the rest of your life because you don't have anybody else to fall back on, not a team to count on. So one of the problems with the S, although most people say it's most satisfying of all work, it is a solo act and you're totally on your own. Personally, I'd rather be a member of a team if they can count on me and I can count on them. We all know the world has changed, but sometimes the hardest thing to change is ourselves. And being an old guy, I sort of know the older I get, I sometimes get more set in my ways. And I think that's one of the things that a direct selling business offers people, why it's the perfect business. They allow you to take your time to make the mental, emotional, and physical changes required to move from the left side to the rich dad side. And I think that's a big thing. It's a very gracious, it's a very elegant way, it's a patient way of supporting you in making the changes of your life. So please remember, change always creates upset, but sometimes we all know we have to make those changes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Man, and again, I apologize. When you have videos, they blur out. That video was at least 20 years old. Fernando, Mr. Maris, you said you remember that video. Absolutely. That was Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant. You can see that he's old. His face is all fluffy. He's making big money now. He got trainers and eating organic. You see him now. He's all slimmed down and everything. But guys, this is why I wanted to show that video because I need you to realize that, man, we are in an amazing position. People need this opportunity. We are in an industry that's going to save lives. And we, again, as I stated, because a lot of people showed up after we got started, people are afraid. People are losing their jobs. People are afraid of losing their jobs. People's entire retirements have been washed away. They're online as we speak right now, looking for an answer. Network marketing, our opportunities. And again, this is a neutral space. I ask you to respect it. There's multiple teams and organizations and companies on this space. There's many folks who are looking for whatever it is that we offer, and we got to show up. We got to be professional and bring them the solutions. One of the main reasons why most people fail is they only approach friends and family. Guys, you already know if you just talk to your friends and family, you're going to starve to death. They don't have a solid plan or system. They don't, or they try to sell the product or service, not the solution. We'll talk about that in more detail. They don't determine a person's needs. They're not listening to fill that need of an individual. They say, hey, we're going to make you a millionaire. We're going to make you a millionaire, where somebody just want to make a few $1,000s to supplement their income. They don't develop relationships. This is a relationship business, guys. This is a relationship business. They don't invest back in their business where they get paid. And it's understandable because so many people are in dire straits. But if you don't invest back in your business, you will no longer have a business. You'll never be free. And many businesses, I love to use the McDonald's franchise and all other franchises, and we have a franchise-like system without the large overhead. But in a McDonald's franchise, is you got to be liquid, you got to invest a few million, and they let you know you're not going to get a profit for at least 3, 4, 5 years. Meaning every dollar that comes in must go back into the business to offset the debt and stabilize the business. And of course, they don't give value and training for duplication in their business. And guys, this is a business of duplication. We're here to attract partners and develop leaders. That's the beauty of what we have. We're in the business of attracting people. And in order to attract people, we got to be attractive. We got to move with posture. We got to be able to, we can't be desperate and have commission breath. We can't be and I'll talk about how to make sure you are moving in that space. But as you bring people in, not just bring them in, but supporting them and developing them and teaching them how to become leaders of leaders. And that's where you are able to go from the front to the back and have a business sustain itself, where you now can go off and live an amazing lifestyle. But if you're always being a superman or superwoman, you're not allowing leaders to lead or developing leaders, and you're the only leader, oh man, you'll never get free. Every time a fire comes up, every time there's an issue, you're running into the fire booth or the phone booth, to age myself, and you're taking off your glasses and coming out with your cape and trying to put out a situation. That's not what we do, guys. So we want to make sure that we're in the business of developing. We are in the business of a home base. People are looking for this opportunity. Man, so many folks are out here, and I got too many screens up. I can't even see what I have on my slide here. Let me move this over here, and let me move you down there, and let me move you over here as well. So the perfect timing right now, I want to build on this case that there is no better time than now to get locked in and serious about building your business. The perfect timing amid the layoffs, with job uncertainty rising, Starting a part-time business provides financial security and independence. People are losing their jobs left and right. Along with that, you have increased demands of remote services. One of the main reasons a lot of people are jumping out of the workforce is they become accustomed. I'll never forget when the pandemic took place and everybody was forced to work from home. I said, "Welcome to my world. You're going to love it." And I can't remember. I mean, I remember everybody, the people I was talking to, they're like, "I'll never love working from home. Heck no." And I'm like, "Really?" Now they love working from home and they're like, "I'm not going back to work. Why the hell they need me to go back to work? They can see that we could do this from the house." And they're resisting, but they're being forced to go back to their jobs. And I get some of this, some is justifiable, but hey, we bring options. So while folks are looking for a way to work from home, guess what? They're on their computers right now while they're at work from home opportunities, and they're finding those landing pages that says home-based businesses, and we're going to be capturing those amazing quality leads, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, booming gig economy, the shift towards remote working and freelancing has made it easier than ever to monetize skills from home. Along with low startup costs and flexibility, many home-based businesses require a minimum investment, allowing for a risk-free start with flexible hours. People want freedom. People got a taste. And once you, my mentor always said, once you stretch your mind, it can never go back. It's like old underwear. If you get that, you'll laugh. But for the last couple of years, I mean, and I knew it was going to happen, people got a taste. I mean, you got to think about this. From the day you were born, all the way through school, grade school, high school, college, workforce, you were conditioned to get up, hit the clock, go to work, move with the clock, alarm clock to go to the next class, clock to go to the next class, alarms, alarms, alarms. It was robotic and it was an abrupt disruption. And then everybody got cut from the matrix. And now it's like, yo, I want freedom. I don't want to lose this flexibility. I'm looking for a way to make money while having the ability to travel all over the place. As long as I can find a Wi-Fi connection, I want to be able to do business. And that's what we bring to the market. Everybody's not that way, but there's enough people out here that way that can create wealth for all of us. Technology makes it easier. Okay, where'd that come from? All right, technology makes it easier. Why am I getting... Hold on, guys. I'm getting some feedback. Technology makes it easier. Online tools, social media, e-commerce platforms. I mean, technology takes it from low tech to high tech in doing business, which is absolutely what we're going to be talking about today. Whereas we're building this business, and there's the sexy part with our business is we have to embrace the fact that it doesn't is not just handing out a business card anymore. I mean, handing out a business card at a networking event, you kind of look weird. They got e-cards, they got digital cards, they got, I mean, people still do it, but you know, it's like touch my phone and I touch your phone and we just exchange information. Is the way of doing things. Technology has changed everything. But there's a blend in that. You have low tech and high tech, and we're going to be talking about that. And of course, more time and opportunity. Layoffs free up time to focus on building businesses, learning new skills, creating multiple streams of income, and that's what it's all about. I pull this here. According to recent data, a significant portion of job seekers are actively searching for work from home opportunities online while at work. I want to put that out there. You be thinking they're working at your job, but they're over there looking at how to get out of their job on your dime. With studies showing that over 60% of workers are more likely to apply for jobs with remote or hybrid work options. This translates to a large number of people actively looking for work from home business opportunities when searching online for jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, that should get you excited. If you realize that there is such an amazing opportunity, it's time for us to cast a wide net. Stop playing in your little pool and your little sandbox. The world is out there waiting for each and every one of us. You need to move beyond that little list of 10 people, making them mad at you, taking you off of their Thanksgiving list, not inviting you to their social events. You know what I'm talking about, the NFL club. Guys, this thing, we need to go from the low tech to the high tech. Now, we're about to have a conversation that some may agree on, some may not. And you know, some people didn't agree on a fax machine or cell phones or computers or seat belts. Some people didn't agree on many things, but then it became social proof. It became a no-brainer. So what I share with each and every one of you is be coachable and understand the timing of where we are today. Um, you know, we have what is called the NFL club. If anyone knows about the NFL club, I need you to let me know about that by saying, putting in 111s. How many of us have tapped into your warm market at least 2, 3 times with 2 or 3 opportunities? How many of us dread talking to your warm market? I mean, I got a list of people and I call them, what are you doing now, Ben? I got that. I still call them because I got to eat, hoping that what I'm bringing to them is something they'll be interested in. So I still make those phone calls. I still send out that content because the reality is the clock is always turning. Those who said no eventually at some point may say yes. I understand the power of the follow up. But meanwhile, if I don't move on and talk and go through the process of sorting through, casting my net, where's it at? Wider, trying to find those fish, grabbing those oysters, when you cast out a net, when you pull that net in, you don't pull in specifics, you pull in everything. You get some lobsters, you get some crabs, you get some fish, you might get a boot, you may even get a dead body. It doesn't matter. You're just casting a net, pulling in whatever you could pull in, and leveraging and utilizing it and seeing if it fits into what you're doing. And that's exactly where we're at right now, guys. We're in the business of network marketing. We market into our networks and then to the masses. What this is what we miss when we say marketing. First, the key word is work. I meant to capitalize work. Getting rich requires work. Now, we do have think and grow rich, but in thinking and grow rich, it doesn't happen through osmosis. It requires networking, communicating, contacting, and connecting and clicking with the right people. Guys, network marketing, when we gotta master the skill set. So one of the key things we do is we aggressively expose our warm market. Here's the formula. Here's the formula. And if you implement this into what you're doing, is game on. So we aggressively expose our warm market. I'm behind schedule. The first 30 minutes was this part, but hey, let's get it rocking. That's why I moved it to Tuesday. And then we go and transition. Once we expose and run through our warm market, then we transition to the cold market, the leads, the lifestyle marketing where you're you're on social media saying, "Hi, my name is Bob. What's your name?" Or creating those conversations on social media for folks who have that skill set and that patience. And of course, getting out into lifestyle marketing where you're leaving the house and only putting a quarter of a tank of gas into your vehicle so that you can run out of gas and go get more gas every day so you can have an opportunity to go meet somebody at the pump. I mean, that's called old school network marketing. I have no problem with it. But that right there is not how most people, the average person in network marketing, don't succeed because they run out of people they talk to. And the reason they run out of people to talk to is because they don't feel comfortable going to a gas pump and saying, "Hi, how are you? Sharp tie. Do you keep your income options open?" They just don't feel comfortable doing that. The average person don't feel comfortable just making a cold call in that regards if they don't know that the person wants to have a conversation. So once we transition from warm market to cold market, then we rinse and repeat because when we bring on those individuals in the cold market, now we get into their warm market and we help them to expose and go through their warm market. And then we keep that cycle going again and again. If you only talk to your warm market guys, you're going to starve. I can't emphasize, I'll never stop saying that. We have to be innovative, creative, and run through this process fast because success loves speed. Again, we run through our warm market by scheduling 2 private business receptions immediately. You gotta look at your warm market where you're saying, okay, this is my practice field. Your warm market is your practice. No one should be in their cold market if they are scared to talk to their warm market because you're going to get beat up pretty badly. Okay. You want to call your warm market. You want to talk to people that you know and let them say no to you. Let them reject you. Let them laugh at you. Let them lie to you. Go through that process and find a few people who will say, "Let's go. I see this. You got a system. This company makes money. I'm excited." And they'll join you. Go through your warm market immediately. Success loves speed. And then once you run through that warm market, now by exposing that 100 name list within your first 30 days, the sooner the better. And then from there, you want to move to exhausting your warm market and going to the cold market, as I stated, and leveraging the systems which we have, which is our network marketing CRM campaign that we're building. That's built for us to make some serious income. And I'm going to walk you through this information in a few minutes, guys. Guys, you have to understand that you always want to feed the goose that lays the golden eggs. When you run through your warm market, for many of our businesses that we're in, you aggressively go through your private business receptions and you exhaust that warm market. You should be making at least a few hundred, if not a few $1,000s in your opportunity. Now, the worst thing you'll do is spend that 100 or those thousands or hundreds of dollars on going out shopping. You take that money and you put it back into feeding the goose that lay the golden eggs. You invest back in your business, guys. And we have an amazing platform. Whereas now that you've exhausted your warm market, what do you do next? We have what is called a CRM called Networker Central. Oh, by the way, this gentleman is coming on Friday. Joe. This is one of the leads that I got, and there was a few more. I should have grabbed them, but this gentleman right here, just so you guys can see, some of you probably didn't see this. This is one of the leads I got off of this system I'm about to share with you. The desired monthly income, 5,000 to 10,000 a month. Very interested, full time, $250 to $500 because I have always worked so closely under someone else. He's a retired Marine. And he basically said he wants change and is ready to get started. He's gone through the whole process. I found this gentleman right here, Joseph, through Networker Central, guys. I want to show you this video and let you see this powerful system. See, we sell the system. I need you to think like McDonald's. I need you to shift your thinking from I sell lotions and potions, I sell this, I sell that. What you sell is a system. Because if you buy into the fact that you sell a system that's duplicatable, that's attractive, no matter what you offer, the system can move it, game over. I need you to grab onto that. McDonald's, once he realized that I don't sell burgers, I sell real estate, and the system of McDonald's where it's duplicatable, the burgers don't taste good, none of the food is healthy, but it's efficient, it's fast, it's to the point, and they sell the most burgers in the world. Guys, this is what we offer as a system. Let me show you this system, and you're going to be blown away.
Introducing Networker Central, your all-in-one digital marketing platform with the power of AI. A complete solution to manage and grow all aspects of your business with team sharing features, allowing you to duplicate your success throughout your entire organization. With Networker Central, you'll have access to a professional suite of ready-to-go websites in a number of different verticals. Our websites are expertly crafted with compelling copy and high-quality produced videos. Need something custom? No worries. With our website builder, you can further modify our templates to create your own fully customized website or sales funnel. Managing your contacts is a breeze too with our integrated contact management system and email follow-up system. You can send one-touch emails, broadcast emails, and even create an automated email autoresponder campaign to drip on your prospects over the course of a year. From our mobile app, you can even send trackable text messages, receiving a push notification when your prospects take action, so you can follow up when their interest is piqued. All prospect activity is tracked in the activity feed. Did they open an email, click on a link, or visit your website? And if so, how long were they on each page? And what videos did they click on to watch? You'll have all this information at your fingertips, so you'll know what they're most interested in when you follow up. With Networker Central, you can literally manage your entire business from one platform, streamlining and simplifying your day-to-day operations. And now, with the power of AI, we're even taking this to the next level. Need help writing an email? Just click the AI for suggestions on writing a compelling subject line or email content. Or have it proofread your existing content and recommend improvements. With a few clicks, your messages are professionally written, saving you time and frustration. Our AI is integrated throughout Networker Central and available at your fingertips everywhere. Whether you're writing emails, creating text message templates, writing phone scripts, or even building your website, our AI tools can literally build these for you. You really just need to try this for yourself and see how the Networker Central digital marketing platform can transform your business. And why not? It's completely risk-free with a 14-day satisfaction guarantee. If you are not 100% satisfied, we'll give you a refund, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Get started with Networker Central today.
Guys, that is absolutely amazing. I want to show you guys the back office real quick. Hold for 1 second. Let me know if you guys, if you will, press, give me some fire emojis if you guys can see Network Marketers back office. All right. Let me see some fire emojis. I'm trying to transition through everything seamlessly. Awesome. Thank you, Ron. All right. Excellent. All right. So here's the back office of Networker Central. One of the things I love about this is we have our girl, Ava. Ava's my girl. That's my home girl. She not only, let me show you what Ava will do for you guys. I was putting Ava to work today. I'm working on a whole bunch of campaigns, and man, you could go to Ava and basically, as they said, Networker Central, you could cancel your chat GPT. You could cancel your what is called monkey chimp. All those marketing little devices where you pay $15, $20, $30, $97 and all that stuff. You can get rid of it because it's all inside of this right here. This one amazing software, this one platform where I'm gonna just say, let me see, create a powerful platform. I'm gonna just use this. I create a motivating Facebook about everything, getting every. I don't know, dang, that's some generic ebonics there, but she can read through ebonics, and she'll create a. Look at how quick she'll kick back and you could say, okay, this is good, back to normal, back to incredible, or you could say, hey, try again, and she'll give you another option, which is pretty awesome. You don't have to think anymore. I don't know if that's good or bad, but even if you had a post that you were about to do, I went into my LinkedIn and I'm trying to rebrand my LinkedIn because I don't use it much, but I'm doing a project where I'm going to be using my LinkedIn, and I was taking the information on there, and I was having Ava rewrite it, rebrand it for me, and it was pretty awesome. It was very simple. I could keep my brain matter in my head. But then you just simply copy this and paste it on your social platform. Ava also makes phone calls on your behalf. I'll show you that real quick, and then we'll get into the meat and the potatoes. So she can literally make phone calls on your behalf. She can call individuals and make phone calls.
Hello.
Hi, Heidi. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for Jeremy Wilson at the Freedom Team. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yes. What website is this from?
It says here that you filled out a website about starting a side gig or working from home. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, yes, it does. Yes.
Great. Let's start with a quick question to better understand your situation. Are you currently working right now?
Yes, I am.
Thanks for sharing that. Are you looking for something part-time or full-time?
Part-time.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra money, or is there something more driving your interest?
It's for extra money.
Heidi, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, I'd like to send you a link to our website where you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Then I'll coordinate with Jeremy to reach back out to you to answer any questions. Do I have your permission to text you the link?
Yeah, I just have a question. Is this AI?
As a matter of fact, it is. I am Ava, your AI virtual assistant. I work with Jeremy and his entire team, and I can help you run your business too if you decide to partner with us. Now, can I go ahead and text you the link to our website?
Yes, what is the website?
Perfect. The website address is freedom100.com. I've just texted it over to you as well. Were you able to pull up the website okay?
Let me check.
Sure, take your time. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I got it.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Heidi. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Jeremy will follow up soon to answer any additional questions. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Here's the
You're welcome. Bye.
awesome. I mean, guys, this thing is amazing. So the way it's set up, when you go into this, one, your settings, you want to go in and decide. So when you go into your back office, you want to put your information as your variables. So you want to put your full name, your company or team name, the website you want her to send to, that you send your prospects to, okay? And then you want to spell it out. So my site, benjaminmccray.com. So benjaminmccray.com, which is how she was able to do that. Um, And then, of course, with the settings, you have the introduction, and then it's the business opportunity. They're about to come out, which is so exciting. I'm hoping tomorrow they make the announcement. They're about to come out with different variables where not only can we offer, because we have professional real estate representatives on here, we have professional life insurance representatives. They're about to make it where this one membership can you can do multiple campaigns in different types of businesses, whether it's your network marketing business, your insurance business, or what have you, which is pretty daggone exciting. Now, here's the cool part. The way you get to call on your people is you want her to end up at your website, and everyone will have their landing page similar to this one right here.
Imagine waking up every
fill out
morning
information.
knowing that your business is already hard at work.
It's a professional landing page. When they click on get started, they'll fill out their information, which is how I got Joseph's information. Once you fill out this information right here, and well, let me just put it in. I'll do this here. And they agree to get phone calls and consent and text messages and everything in that nature from Ava, which is a lot, which makes us separate us from all these other crazy AIs that's coming up right now. A lot of them aren't getting the TCPA approval and all that stuff. Some of them are saying coming soon, but this is what separates us, guys. So once we get that agreement, then it can go to the next campaign. It could be another page that has your website that goes into your personal business website that gets more content, more information. I just had it go to my calendar where they could go in here and just schedule an appointment. Of course, Ava will call them and schedule an appointment for me. But here's the great thing about this, guys, and this is so awesome. I mean, there's so many different campaigns that you can have and run. Whether you want to just go generic home-based business, if you want to go just focus on network or central, because this is, but nobody wants to do that. It's an affiliate program with a little bit of money. It's not worthy of focusing as your main thing. This is because we all have main companies, but whatever it is you offer, you could put together a campaign. And one thing I love about this is our team share, because you're in your leadership, or if you're not, if you're the leader, you could create a campaign that specifically is for an individual where you'll give a team share. You'll go to team share, you'll join the team share, and your leadership will tell you exactly what the codes are to set up the campaign that they already have in place for you, which is absolutely amazing. All right, guys. Along with that, we have what is called media. And we have, I uploaded a whole bunch of scripts that we're going to be leveraging, and I'm about to go over that right now. Some meat and some potatoes. We have scripts right here. If you go to resources, media library, click here, you'll pull up the scripts, and you have 6 closing questions, lead power, formatted interviews, and best way to contact leads. So what I want to do real quick, I want to show you guys another quick video. But before I jump into that, are there any questions from anyone? Raise your hand. Let's open it up if you have any questions, and from what you've seen so far, and then we'll go into this next phase of calling leads and scripts and things of that nature. Any questions from anyone? Please raise your hand. Awesome, awesome. Yes, sir. Where'd you go, Mr.? There you go.
I am right here. Sorry about that. I couldn't unmute, but I am able now. Thank you, Coach Ben.
Awesome.
Great training. I do want to go back because I'm actually in my back office as well as you were training us. I want to go back to AI. How am I able to communicate with her again? If you can just quickly go back to that so I can do what you just did now.
Sure. Okay. Hold on for 1 second. Let me do something
Sure.
because for whatever reason, when I share my sites, I can't open up because I think we have a professional environment. I'm going to open it up where folks can unmute themselves strategically and accordingly, should I say. All right. So to commute first, when you go to your networker central, let me get us back in here.
Okay.
Screen 3. All right. So when you go in here, can you guys see?
Yeah, we can.
All right, perfect. So here's our dashboard. Everything's here in terms of this panel. But when you go to when you go to your website,
Okay.
okay, when you choose your landing page,
I
let's
see.
this is my landing page. Right here in your landing page, you first have to go here and
Mhm.
choose. Do you want her to introduce schedule to calendar, which is what I've done? And okay, let me go back. When you go down here, you'll have a bunch of different sites that you use. Okay.
Okay.
When you put a star next to whichever one you're going to use in your campaign, that will come up to the top.
Okay.
All right. And then once you make that your default site, now you come here and you say, okay, I want to do introduction, Ava, or send them to my website, Ava, or book my calendar, Ava, which is what I have. And
Okay.
then assist delay. So based on the videos on your site, so when you send a lead to your site, they'll watch your initial video and then your second video. And then by the time they are almost at the end of that second video, it might be 8 minutes, 10 minutes, or what have you. That's what you put here at the time you want Ava to start calling your prospects.
Got
So
it.
once they fill in the information, okay, once they fill in that landing page so that Ava can get their name and their phone number, then she'll call them within 8 minutes of them initiating that activity. Now, also with the AI assistant, you go here to the automations, AI voice assistant, and you want to come here to your campaign.
Okay.
Well, we already have the campaigns, but AI voice assistant. So you want to make sure you have your leads. You could buy more uh, credits to have Ava call your folks. They give you, I think, 100 free credits, and they last for a long time because they
Okay.
only count when she's talking to someone. Okay, they're 10 cents per credit. Buy 500 for $45. That'll go a long way. This is my second. Bought a few batches of that, but now you're set up for the campaign to go automatically. Did I answer your question there?
Yes, that looks good. I'm gonna go back to the video on the YouTube channel, but definitely because I gotta practice all this to be able to work on it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I want to make a good use of it, and I want to be able to put all the videos that we have with our MWR platform to make sure that.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thank
So,
you.
and one of the key things, guys, and this is so important, um, is being knowing that this is a process. This is a tool that makes your life easier. One thing I would say is, me personally, I believe in casting a wide net where I mean I call people, I talk to people while I'm out and about, but when you can buy traffic, because Ava only calls your people when they initiate on your landing page. Now they're making some adjustments, whereas when you load leads up, you can have Ava call, but because of the laws that are, you can't spam people. You can't, and Fernando, you experienced that live. You can't send
Yes.
out a bunch of emails to people and things of that nature, though. We'll get in trouble to destroy the whole platform. So they want it where your prospects have to go to your landing page, watch the video, click the I give consent, and from that process, Ava is permitted to call them over and over and over again, which is pretty awesome. I love to use examples like today. I didn't even do an email campaign today, but I did one a couple of days ago, and it shows you how many people went and watched and opened up emails. I mean, you're just sending out information to people, and folks are grabbing it. And once I get these emails, guys, just so you understand how I do this, because you have a mobile app, and I wish I can open up my mobile app where you guys can see it, but when you go to your mobile app, you have auto messages that you could send to a prospect. So I let me see if I could find Mr. Fernandez. I think you're in here. Mr. Ramirez. I keep calling you Fernandez. I got a whole bunch of Fernandezes in here. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. That's Vicente Fernandez. He's a Mexican singer.
Yeah, he's silly, man. There you go, Fernando. So I can literally go here, send you a message, say, hey, go to my video and let me know when you get it. Boom, 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 boom. And here's the text messages. Hey, Fernando. I just shot it over to him. And literally, so what I did, this is him in my platform.
I
Y'all
see
see
it.
that?
I got it.
He just opened it up. Y'all see that? So he's in my platform. If he opened up so I could view that he opened up, who was that? I see that Fernando just went and opened up the email, my text message. I can see when he's watching my videos. I mean, guys, this is that technology that attracts people.
Beautiful.
And then you can literally hit here and decide you want to send them an email, you can send them a text message, and you have automatic messages where you have your landing pages right here. You just decide what message you want to send to them. You don't have to think about it. And that's one of the things I love about this thing. I could send him an SMS and I could just shoot him a quick thanks. And he'll get that in just a few minutes. I can send it to his WhatsApp. It gives you the option to send it to WhatsApp and all the other platforms. He's over here busy on my site looking at videos right now, as you guys can see. Are you touching buttons right now?
Yes, I am. I see the incredible platform. I see the video. I can click on it or it says,
Yep.
let's talk.
It is letting me know that you're doing that in real time. Guys, this thing is absolutely amazing. Um, and
Wow.
and this is the power that we have in our hands where you can, while you're driving down the street, while you're stuck in traffic, you can simply look at your leads, open it up, send them random messages. I have messages in here that I could send to people where be like, hey, listen, have you heard of the 72-hour money challenge? And I'll shoot that over to them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that to you right now. Just pardon me for using you as a guinea pig, but I just shot that over to him. It's something that is in the automatic display. Um, Boom! It just went out. Tell me when you get it.
All right.
Hey, Coach Ben, it's Eric Wilner.
What's going on, Eric?
A couple questions as you're doing that. In fact, I would love for you to send me one of those as well. The campaign that you're using, are you using their template or are you using something modified?
So for the company we represent, I have an auto a team share that's already set up. I think I shared it with Mr. I think Fernando, don't I think Fernando has it. If not, we can do a sidebar and I can make sure you guys get access to that.
I don't recall that, but
Okay.
I,
Yeah. We'll do a
Yeah,
sidebar
but
to make sure you
it
guys get access
requests
to
a
that.
password, Coach.
That's right. As a matter of fact, I think I gave it to you.
Yeah, I think. But what I'm trying to say is that like what you got the lead on for this Friday, was that on your modified for this company or the template that comes with Networker Central?
I'm sorry, repeat your question one more time. I have a fan blowing in my ear.
The ad response, this gentleman who is now listened to the video and is going to join on Friday.
Okay.
Did he come from a template video or did he come from your customized team
Right.
share?
Great question. So that gentleman came from an email. I went to Ava. Let me find Joseph real quick here. I'll show you how this whole thing material. Uh, and I'm hoping you guys are not gonna call my guy Joseph, but Joseph, this is his campaign, and you can see all the contacts and processes. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
I sent out email to Joseph and about a few thousand other people. And Joseph took the bite where he went in. And when he went in, he looked at the video that was attached to my email, which was a Networker Central video with the big opportunity that we were sharing with them. And basically, he went through the whole process and said, and that's when he filled out the information and said, I'm ready to join. And there's a few others that I could pull up, but I don't feel comfortable because this is on YouTube. So I'm not going to pull up other names of people that are hot prospects that I'm enrolling this week, the next week or so. But it works. It's just a matter of working the system over and over again. It's not a magic pill. Just like when you meet someone, I always tell people, and I love to use the analogy. If you today was a beautiful day, you're out and about, you're meeting people, folks are excited, they're outside now. You'll meet people. But just as you meet someone at the gas station and you exchange information, it will take time where you put them through the process of watching a video, joining a Zoom, everything of that nature before you get them to sign up. The same thing with a lead when you move them through that process where instead of having to go out to meet that person or go online and put out different campaigns and things of that nature, they're sending that person to you. And that's how I originally got them, was from a purchase batch of leads. And then I just sent out, I mean, I have quite a few leads that I've purchased, and I just send out campaigns to those individuals on an ongoing basis. And we'll get a few people to bite, and we'll holding them and making the number, working the number, ramping things up now. We're ramping up campaigns. So one of the things I tell people is purchasing leads is a good investment in your business. And then more importantly, I say purchasing traffic, where you right now you have people on their computers saying, I want to work from home. They know their job is in jeopardy. Going into Google, work from home opportunities, and this company, who is a master of put any lead campaign company out there, this is the company that they're with, real-time leads or what have you. They're capturing all those individuals, and as they capture them, they're sending them directly to your landing page. And if you have a compelling message, you're going to capture their names, their numbers. They're going to get called by Ava. They're going to get on your calendar, and then you're going to call them up, and you're going to go through our scripts that we have here. best ways to contact your leads, which I'm about to go over, the formatted interview process, and you're going to develop a conversation and a relationship with these individuals to get them to sign up into your business. Does that make sense, Eric?
Yes.
Did I answer your question in there?
Yes, and you created more.
Of course. This is why this is why we're here. Do me a favor if you don't mind. I want to play this video real quick and I want to go get my headset because it's very hard to hear people on my computer. So I'm gonna play this video real quick and then I'll be right back and we'll take on, remember that question, okay?
You got it.
Hello and welcome to what can be an entirely new chapter in your journey on the road to becoming a successful business builder. Using the information you learn here can help you to finally achieve the lifestyle of your dreams. Let me state something that should be completely obvious. There's a right way and a wrong way to do just about anything. It all depends on you and your approach to it. You've got to ask yourself, why do some people struggle so hard to build a team, while others seem to be able to effortlessly enroll people at will? That is exactly the reason why we took the time to produce the 2 instructional videos included here. In the first one, you will learn specific strategies for each of the 4 different ways you'll be making your first contact with brand new prospects. You'll know what to say to get your conversation started in the best possible way when you get them on the phone. You'll also learn the most effective ways to handle leaving voicemail messages, sending texts, and email to get the best results. You'll even receive the map of the minefield to avoid the most common problems you have to contend with. Look, the best way to be able to close any prospect is to open well. That's what you'll learn how to do in the first video. Then, in the second training message, we'll reveal to you the systematic process that you will use to enroll new prospects after they've seen a presentation. First, you'll learn the 3 things every prospect must have answered in their minds before you can close anyone. Then, you'll get 6 specific questions to ask and the right order to ask them. You'll also learn what answers you need to be listening for. Using this procedure will allow you to stay in control of the conversation and maintain the power of your posture. Always remember, you have what they're looking for. A great way to earn money in a home-based business that provides them a flexible schedule. This is more like a job interview than a sales pitch. Apply these exact techniques and you will be able to easily enroll a limitless number of new reps without feeling uncomfortable or using any high-pressure tactics. One last thing before you listen to training lesson number 1. We encourage you to put aside any distractions. Pay close attention and take written notes. The information presented here is very dense. This is not going to be a bunch of philosophy, but practical steps to take. You'll want to be sure you comprehend it to the best of your ability so that you can use it effectively. Now, please prepare yourself and go ahead and listen to lesson number 1, the best ways to contact your prospects.
Awesome, awesome. I'm back. So, Eric, that video was pretty awesome. And there's 2 videos that I may show. One is 15 minutes and the other one is 10 minutes, I believe. 11
Are those
minutes.
are those the training videos that he's talking about?
That is correct.
Now, again, these are just, and excuse me for having to hear things twice. That is not the template that's in the library, but what you customized for your company.
That is, well, yes. So the process of talking to leads, no matter what company it is still the same process. So once you establish your templates, your team share, whereas the ultimate goal is to pique the interest of an individual, whether in a warm market or purchasing traffic, and they come to your landing page and they say, wow, this is great. They fill out the information, and then Ava will call them. Then you have to still call them. And I need folks to understand we still have to call and have the conversation and interview, as this first video stated, developing the relationship, establishing a posture of the expert, someone that can help them with their problems. So once we set up your marketing campaign, then it's just a matter of moving traffic through and getting as much traffic to go through your campaign to sort out and identify the people who are interested, establishing those phone calls, and getting people to go through your funnel to get them enrolled into your business. We have autoresponders in terms of emails. I haven't even talked about the autoresponders. I mean, those are the campaigns that individuals have access. That's going to be a part of it as well. When a person goes to your landing page and they fill out the information, they'll get an immediate email, and then they'll get another email a few days later, and it'll drip. It could go all the way for 2 years, just dripping on them, dripping on them, dripping on them. And you can create an email campaign on your own where you can say, hey, what's the next holiday that's coming up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Go to Ava and go over here and say, and I don't want to go all the way off into the wilderness. Did I answer your question in there first?
Yeah, that and more. So, and what I'm seeing, which is really exciting, is when I saw the history of all the contacts you made with Joe or Fred, whatever his name was, that was all done automated, because what we want to do is we want to get through as large a number of people to be able to collect only those that want to talk to us.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
a huge time saver.
Major time saver. What's the next holiday? St. Patrick's Day, right? Or Easter?
Mm-hmm.
St. Patrick's Day. So, Ava, I'm going to show you how to do an email campaign, guys, while we're sitting here in the next 1 minute. Boom. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And let me show you how this works. This is so amazing. So I'll click that, and I'm not even going to test read it because I'm not going to send it all the way out. So I didn't create this. Ava did. If I wanted to try it again, I can do it again, and she'll say, okay. She's not going to say I did it. I'm not doing it again. She's going to give me another email, whichever one you like best. And I usually do two, so I could read both of them, and whichever one I like best, I'll use that one. So you just copy it. You go here, and as you've accumulated your leads, you go to your contacts. When you go to your contacts, you click here, get them all. I have over 3,000 contacts in here. I scroll down to the bottom here. I do a performance, and I can either move them, enroll them, move them. You could put them in different campaigns. You guys will learn this stuff as you get into the system and go through the training. But I want to send an email. I could just send an email I've been sending an email aggressively. They got a spam score to make sure it's not spammy. So you want to stay below 500 or 5. So I create it. I got to do a cut and paste. Voila. I'll come up here. I'll take my headline subject. Take that. Put it inside the subject. And I'll take this. I'm going to scroll up. And it has bookmarks. So I take that right there. Click on bookmark. I'll go down and find the prospect's first name. And by doing this, that makes it personable, where all 1,000 and something prospects is going to get this personalized in their name. And then I'll go down here warm regards, and I could bookmark this to, let's see, go here, bookmark, boom, 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 and I'll scroll down to my email signature. And this approach creates that. We'll get rid of this. And follow us socially, Twitter. I would get rid of this here too, because I'm not going to add that in there. So you want to read it to make sure, but Ava's just giving you as much information as she wants. But anyway, I'm not sending it, so I'm wasting time here. But that is a complete email. How long? I should have had someone put on a stopwatch. But this is a compelling email, and you could put your website right here, which is your another bookmark. And these are bookmarks that are already set. So you'll go here in my default site, boom. So when they go here and they click, when they get this email and they click this, they'll go to my default landing page or your default landing page, and then they'll see the video, they'll fill out the information, and 8 minutes later, Ava will call them. But you'll be getting the alerts, and you don't want to rely on Ava. You call them as well, and either you could send them a quick text message, "Hey, I saw you on my site. Is this a good time to call you?" That's how I engage with folks. When they go to my email, I'll let them know, "Hey, I saw you on my site. Is this a good time to talk?" Just to get back and forth engagement, and I mean, it makes our business so much easier. Any other questions? Richardson, your mic is open. Any other questions?
Coach Ben, I think Richardson is asking questions and I don't know how to respond to them because I'm still not familiar with this.
Okay.
On the chat.
Okay, let me go in here. Chat. Okay. Can we review the videos on YouTube? Yes, we could do that. I was going to ask you guys, do you want to watch? Oh, you're talking about yes. I'll make those videos are on my YouTube. I didn't take it. I have them private right now. I'll turn them on live after this training. Where's Richardson? Can Fernando show us what it looks like on his screen? Is it that pop? Yeah, of course yeah. Can't you do that? Yeah, Fernando, you can do that, right?
Yeah, I would have to share my phone screen. I am in my phone now just to do a little quick share. If I'm not able to, because I guess you have to give me permission.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah. Hold on.
I'll do a quick share, and I think he's got other questions. But whoever invited Richardson, your microphone's open. Sorry about that. Go ahead, sir. Not able to hear Richardson.
No, I can't hear him either. Any other questions, guys? I wanted to create this so that we could be on as long as possible. I want you guys to get comfortable and excited and locked in. Another thing, just so you guys know, you want to get with your support team to get locked in. They will send you, this is where you go to they'll send you their link. I had someone say, I don't know how to get people to sign up. Go to affiliate, click on affiliate URL, copy, and then send this over to individuals who want to get enrolled into this.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Richardson if he can probably contact the person that invited him here.
Yes.
And then get his questions answered, I think.
Most definitely.
Richardson says something about LLC or corporation.
I think I saw something of that. What was it about? Am I not able to unmute? Was that Ron? Can we review the videos? Hey, Ron. What's going on, Ron? Glad you made it, sir. Xena, fire. Nice. What's plastic bottles? What's that all about?
Oh, you were talking about the net.
Oh, yeah.
Comes up with fish and everything, including plastic bottles.
All kinds of straws, Absolutely. Hey, I got introduced to a company that takes plastic bottles. It's crazy. There's so much stuff out here in these streets. Um, do I need to set up an LLC when I get involved in that? No, not at all. Not at all. If you're already in the business, you are ready to go. You just got to get with who invited you and make sure they are set up. And then they'll send you the link to get set up, and we keep this thing going full speed ahead. And it's a learning curve, but it's not. Because the way, again, I can't express it enough, guys, with this team share. And I'm gonna get Fernando, if we can get together tomorrow morning or sometime tomorrow, I really want to walk you through the team share so that when folks come in, all you have to do is give them the code and password, and then we send that out. And then the reality is, immediately once they get that information, and we can edit and fine tune. Whereas literally with the team share, guys, and this is so powerful. Once we identify the marketing video and campaign, and we put auto responders and auto text messages and everything we use, once you sign up, what your sponsor has, you automatically have. You don't have to figure it out. All you have to do is point and click, get people to figure out, how am I going to get more people to get to my landing page? Am I going to pay for it, or am I going to put in the time to market online? What am I going to do? Am I going to hand out brochures with my landing page on it? You choose which direction you want to go there. But the key thing is having a professional site where you have a professional overview, you track it accordingly, you have AI components, and you can literally call from your phone. So I can, like, if I pulled up Fernando again, I can call him from Network Central's app, just to show you guys real quick. So on here, I can hit this button. So I got call, text message, or email. I can click call, and I think that's your phone number, right?
Yeah, that's my number.
I didn't mean to put it out there. Everybody's gonna call you from YouTube.
Oh man, I'm just getting it.
Bring it.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna blur that out on my video. I'm going to edit, but but I can literally call my leads directly from my app, which is pretty awesome, guys. I mean, this thing makes life 21st century. Any other questions for me? Would you guys like to see the second video?
Sure.
The best way to contact leads is about 15 minutes. Yes.
Hey, Zena, I'm gonna have to jump off because I have the other presentation at 9:30.
Okay. Well, I think so. Most of you got to jump off then, huh? So I'm gonna play
time,
this,
Coach. I'll hang out with you, and I sent you a direct message.
Perfect. I'm gonna play it through because this is being recorded. So it's going to be on our YouTube. You guys can go back and watch it. So let me play this quick 15-minute video. It's pretty powerful. And I want to get this all on this platform, guys. So here we go.
The best ways to contact your leads. These are power scripts that work. Okay, pick up the phone and call them. Then follow these simple steps. Let's talk about reality and successfully dealing with it. If you happen to reach somebody on your first call, the best way to begin your conversation is by using this phrase. Now, for this example, I'm going to be Pat, and I'm calling Chris. Hi, Chris. My name is Pat. I'm calling you because you recently expressed an interest in making some additional income by working from home. Are you more interested in a part-time or full-time option? You'll notice I did not stop and wait for a response at the beginning, and I went directly to that question about interested in part-time or full-time. Then, Continue your interview using the questions and formats you'll find in our scripts book. There are 3 additional questions that you'll want to ask during your first conversation in order to get the correct tone. However, the majority of people won't answer the phone when you call, and that's because either they don't recognize your number or they're busy doing something else. At this point, you need to leave a voicemail message. Whether or not your prospect responds back to you depends on the quality of the message you leave. You must not only use the right words, but you must sound like someone they'd be willing to speak with. Your voicemail message needs to be simple and to the point. So here's an example. Hi, Chris. This is Pat calling from Tampa, Florida. You asked us for information saying that you had an interest in learning more about our home-based income project. I just wanted to follow up and help you get all the information you need and answer any questions. Could you please return my call? 813-555-1234. I really think you'll like what we have, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you for a few minutes. By the way, if I happen to be busy on another line, please leave your phone number and the best time for me to call you back. Once again, this is Pat, and my phone number is 813-555-1234. Have a great day. Remember, if you want people to call you back, they must first understand you. Speak clearly. Don't rush. Be articulate with your words. If you have a thick accent, do what you can to reduce it. Sound friendly, but don't go overboard. Okay, now let's talk about sending a text. Since it's becoming more and more common for people to ignore their voicemails, you should text them. One of the big advantages of texting is they are read nearly 100% of the time, so you can be confident your message was seen. Again, keep it brief. Mention that you're contacting them in regards to earning additional income working from home, and that you want to set up a time to discuss their options. Some reps prefer to send a text even before calling. This purely is a matter of personal preference. Either calling first or texting first can work very well. Just be sure to follow the additional scripts as mentioned above once you make contact. So here's an example. Hi, Chris. Pat here. You requested information about making money from home. I'm following up as promised and have important information to give you. Please call me back to set up a time to discuss your options. What if they don't respond? Well, if they don't respond, send an email. The sad fact is, there will still be some people who won't respond even after you leave a voicemail and send a text. However, that doesn't mean they're not interested. It could mean they just have other things going on that you're not aware of. Sometimes you may even get a phone number that doesn't work. It occasionally happens. It usually means that the person doesn't want to be contacted by phone. In either case, the next step is to send a simple email. The key word here is simple. Do not send them a bunch of information about you, your company, your products, in the hopes they'll be interested. Instead, just let them know you left a voicemail and sent a text. Ask for them to contact you back with the purpose of setting up a time to discuss their options. So here's an example. Hi, Chris. This is Pat from Tampa, Florida. I just wanted you to know that I've been trying to follow up as promised, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to reach you by phone. The reason I called is that you recently requested information from us about an exciting and profitable home-based income project. I wanted to make sure you got any information you might need and answer whatever questions you'll have. I don't know whether or not you'll be a good fit for our project yet, but I'd really like the opportunity to understand what you're looking for and learn a bit more about you. Could you do me a small favor, please? Would you mind responding to this email or give me a return call and let me know if you're still looking for some extra income? I'd really appreciate it. If you already found something else or are no longer interested, no worries. Just drop me a quick email and let me know so I can take you off my list, okay? Thanks again, Chris. I hope we get to meet and talk soon. Please drop me a quick email or leave me a phone message letting me know either way. Thanks in advance. And then put your first and last name, and then put your phone number and your email address below. Kiss your prospects. Kiss. Keep it short and sweet. Do not get long-winded during any of your first contacts, whether it's by phone, text, or email. Get to the point. Do it politely. Keep your eye on the goal. Your goal is getting to the next step, which is an interview with your prospect. We've got it covered. We always provide an additional 10% over and above the leads you ordered to account for the possibility of any bad records. By using these 3 methods of contact, you should be able to make personal contact with every prospect that you receive. Now, let me give you the map of the minefield. You've seen those old war movies where soldiers must cross a field with buried landmines. Any wrong step will be deadly. However, if one of them had a map of the minefield, well, the soldiers could cross and get to the other side successfully. This section of our training can be likened to that map. Here, you'll learn about the hidden things that can blow up your conversation with a prospect, how to navigate successfully through your call. Common but unfortunate verbal missteps will generate negative responses. So if you're getting these type of reactions, you're saying the wrong things. The prospect said they weren't expecting my call, or the prospect said they have no clue why I'm calling, or the prospect said they don't remember having an interview. In this section, you're going to see how to refine your language in order to generate the positive responses you're looking for. However, always keep in mind that some people are going to be rotten apples, and no amount of verbal skill can change them into a good one. You'll need to simply move along and continue your sorting process. Interview versus conversation. Let's look at things from the point of view of our prospect. Here at Lead Power, when our phone verifier interviews a prospect, it usually takes between 30 to 60 seconds. So in the prospect's mind, it's really a short conversation and not like a job interview. In the same way that someone can't recall what they had for breakfast yesterday, something which usually takes about 20 minutes or more, your prospect may not recall having had a 2-minute phone conversation with one of our people a day or so ago. Ask the right kind of questions. If you ever have a prospect say to you that they have no idea why you're calling them, it's usually a strong indication that you jump directly into your presentation without first qualifying why you are calling. You caught them by surprise, and they react out of a built-in defense system. Here's an example of that using something familiar to you. You walk into a clothing store. You have your wallet with you. You begin browsing around for something you might want to buy. By all definitions, you would be considered to be a highly qualified prospect, right? I mean, after all, you took the time to come in, you have money to spend, you're in the store looking around. But as soon as a clerk comes up to you and says, "May I help you?" the automatic knee-jerk response from 99% of shoppers is, "No thanks, just looking." However, if they used a different opening line, your response would also be different. For example, if the clerk opened with, "Hello, welcome to our store. Were you looking for spring or summer wear?" Your response would likely lead to an actual conversation. So, one of the first important refinements in your wording is this: ask questions with an either-or response rather than a yes-no response. It's the difference between "May I help you?" yes or no, versus "Were you looking for spring or summer wear?" either spring or summer. Here's how to apply it to calling prospects. "Hi Chris, my name is Pat. I'm calling because you recently expressed an interest in making some additional money by working from home. Are you interested in a part-time or full-time option?" There's no confrontation. You're explaining who you are and why you're calling, and then you're giving your prospect the option of either part-time or full-time. They get to make a choice. This is far better than asking a question to be answered only with a yes or no, as that often comes off as being blunt or confrontational. Remember, your call may have caught them while they're in the middle of something else. You don't want to start asking questions that can appear to be invasive or personal. First things first. The first thing any person wants to know when they answer the phone from a number they don't recognize is, who are you and why are you calling me? That is why you need to immediately identify yourself and tell them why you're calling. When you say that you're calling about their recent interest in making money from home, that should get their attention. Now they know what this call will be about, and that is always everyone's first concern. Go back to the previous section and review the opening script again. Learn it. Be able to recite it clearly and comfortably without hesitation. Your prospect doesn't know you or your voice. If you mumble or are hard to understand or you nervously flounder around, they will not want to speak with you. Their first impression of you needs to be a good one. They will determine within seconds whether you are someone they want to speak with or not, based on the first impression you create. It's like the old saying, you never get a second chance to make a good first impression. Expecting. Let's talk about a prospect who tells you they were not expecting your call. Many people would think the idea of expecting a call to be related to someone they know, like a family member, friend, or coworker. It is never a good approach to start your conversation by saying something like, they should be expecting your call about a home-based business or that sort of thing. Again, review your opening script. Ask either-or type questions rather than yes-no type questions. Asking if they are more interested in part-time or full-time is a power question. Get in the habit of using it frequently. When you ask it enough times, you will get enough of the right prospects talking to you. Minor changes can deliver major results. The great American author and humorist Mark Twain once famously said, "The difference between the right word and the wrong word is the difference between lightning and lightning bug." Use the right words and you'll get the right results. Use the wrong words and look out, because anything can happen. There's a huge difference in meaning between being put to bed and being put to sleep. Call a woman a kitten and she may think it's cute. Call that same woman a cat and she'll be insulted. Minor refinements in your wording can create a major improvement in the responses you get from your prospects. And as mentioned earlier in this report, we provide an additional 10% overage with each order to account for any rotten apples you may encounter. Always remember, this is a sorting business, not one where you need to do a lot of convincing. Do not waste time with uncooperative or disinterested prospects. Instead, search for and focus on those prospects who are open to learning and who genuinely seek an opportunity to earn money from home.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That was a little long, but I think that was some very good content, guys. It probably sparked some more questions. This would be a good opportunity to ask any other questions. There is one other video. I'll just make that available on our YouTube page, because I don't want it to go too long. What other questions? Any other questions from anyone before we wrap everything up, everyone? One of the most important things I will share with you guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Understand that we all have amazing opportunities in our possession This is simply a tool to help us to have enhance our results that we're looking for. Whereas we're putting everything in a systematic process where we could have folks in our phones, where we could send out autoresponders. We can, purchase leads, things of that nature to take our businesses to the next level. I strongly encourage you guys to really get engaged. If you're interested in this, if you're not already set up, get with and find out and ask questions to get the link to get enrolled. And if there are any other questions, if you have any questions, you can open up your mic and ask. Michael, I think I answered your question. Did I? I'm not sure. No, I started to answer it. But can you? Okay, here's the question. I know I missed it. Are you speaking of Ava? No, this is a separate. Oh, and I'm glad you asked that question, MMG. Um, this is an additional. This is a service, an optional service, in addition to the membership of whatever company you're with. It's $29.95 if you don't want Ava to call your leads and you just want the marketing campaigns and autoresponders, and you can use Ava for writing emails and text messages, which is still awesome. That's $29.95. But if you want Ava to be able to call your leads and have that type of component, it's $49.95. And that's on a monthly basis. Of course, I mean, it pays for itself. It's a tax write-off. I just simply say it's a good investment for your business. And in regards to your question, Mike, when the person goes into your campaigns and when you look at a campaign, if you want to know what a person did, you can look through all of the activities and actions, and you can see when Ava calls your leads. You can hear the conversations that she had.
Hey, thanks
You
for
can
calling.
literally look at the transcript
Hi, Natasha. This
of
is
all the
Ava, the virtual
information that she
assistant for Ben
had.
McCray at Team First Gen. I
All
wanted
that
to
is here.
first thank you for visiting our
So
website
that's
and requesting more information today.
how you can see everything that's taking place. Can you show an example of a signature to the email text? I imagine you. Okay, hold on. I can. Let me find an email that I received from Ava. Hold for 1 second here. Let me see something. Un momento. Any other questions? Any other questions? And it's a basic, it's nothing fancy. It's whatever you set up in terms of an email signature. Let me see if I could find a text message that I received or email that I received from Ava. Why did all my emails log off? That's going to be a bummer. Inbox. Uh, 1 second here.
When you click on those blue links, it doesn't open it?
Which blue links? Oh, inside the back?
Yes.
It may. Hold on, let me check. Email sent.
By the way, the code worked.
There it is.
And it set it up.
All right, awesome. Here it is right here. So in today's expanding economy, this is when I sent out, and this is what the email looks like. And then your link, your website, and it'll go out to your individuals. This is a campaign I did. I don't think you heard this one. This was a dummy one I did, and I got a couple other spots. I want you to hear this. I love this because I was talking junk to Ava, Eric. I don't think you heard this one. Hold on, I was challenging her.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Hi, Natasha. This is Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCray at Team First Gen. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Great. Are you currently working right now?
I am. What's your name again?
I'm Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCray. Thanks for confirming that you're working. Now, are you looking for something part-time or full-time?
Starting off part-time, but eventually going full-time, looking to
Thanks.
replace my income.
Got it. One last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now? Is it mainly for extra
I
money,
mean,
or is there something more driving your interest?
like I just said, replace my income. Did
Thanks
you
for
hear me
sharing.
when I said that?
Yes, I did. You're looking to replace your income. That makes perfect sense. Natasha, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, let's coordinate a call with Ben so you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Can I text you over a link to Ben's calendar where you can select a time?
Yeah, sure. What is it that you do?
That's a great question. I can't provide all the specifics, but Ben will explain everything in detail when you speak with him. Now, can I go ahead and text you the link to his calendar?
Um, yes.
Perfect. I just sent that to you. You should have it any moment. Were you able to pull up the website okay?
Hold for a second. And your name again?
I'm Ava, the virtual assistant for Ben McCray. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. I think I have it. Uh, yes, I do have it.
Great. Take a moment now to select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
Wait a minute. It didn't open up.
No worries. Sometimes it can take a minute for the text message to come through.
I
Let me give
love
you
it.
the website over the phone. The address is benjaminmccray.com. Were you able to pull it up now?
Let me see here.
Sure, take your time.
Yes, I
Just
was able to pull it up.
Great. Now go ahead and select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
Is that awesome or what?
I
You
selected
couldn't
today
ruffle
at
her
5
feathers,
o'clock.
could you?
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Natasha. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Ben know we spoke and that you are in the calendar for today at 5 o'clock. You have yourself an amazing day.
What's Ben's last name?
Ben's last name is McCray. Thank you for asking. Have a great day.
And what's your last name?
I'm just Ava, your virtual assistant, so I don't have a last name. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Ada.
You're welcome, Natasha. Just to clarify, it's Ava, but no worries. Have a fantastic day.
Ava, did you just get smart with me?
Not at all, Natasha. I apologize if it came across that way. That
That's
wasn't my
so
intention.
scary.
I'm here to help. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
This is so awesome, guys. I get a kick out of it every time. But imagine
She does
Ava
not.
call. Go ahead. What was
She
that?
does not get upset, does she?
She's just even kill, man. I love it. If your client, if someone cuss them out, which we know people do, don't call me anymore. F you. Leave my put me on a do not call list. She'll respond accordingly. And pick up the phone and call the next person without being mentally impacted. Because I before Ava, I had to make these dials. Most people had to make these calls, and one of the main reasons individuals don't succeed is because the phone weighs 100,000 pounds. They don't pick up the phone and they don't make the phone calls. Now, Ava doesn't replace us picking up the phones. That's why I went over the scripts. There are scripts here that is in your back office. You'll have access to it. She takes care of the first one. This is what Ava just went over. This is what we used to have to do. Hi, Eric. My name is Ben. I'm calling you because you recently expressed interest in making some additional income, working from home. Let me ask you, are you looking for part-time or full-time income? That's exactly what she just said. I don't have to do this phone call. So now when we call our clients up, they've already been pre-qualified and they've hopefully have gone to our calendar. Now, there will be some that she didn't reach, and those are the ones we call and we go through the script. But everything is right there for us, guys. This is in the back office. I took this from, just to be transparent, a lead campaign that I was using, Lead Power. They had all the great information, but they had a horrible funnel CRM system and their leads weren't well, I won't say their leads was trash, but the way they took their leads and put them into a campaign funnel, it was just not professional. But they have all these professional trainings that the format interview process. So I snatched all this up and we're going to leverage it as a team because they made it available to the public. Why are you interested in a home-based business at this time? So all this is in the back office, guys. Become a student of this process. The phone is our friend. As long as we're out here getting leads and getting contacts and people to talk to, if we're making these phone calls and running people through the funnels and having conversations, 6 closing questions. What did you like best? And learning a posture, which is what this right here, this video I'll make available to you guys. It talks about the posture and how the tonality. All that is important as we go through the 6-question close. If I would you. All this is here. So we have everything that we need, and we're going to go through this over and over again, guys. It's a pretty awesome system. I hope you guys really see the value in this. And man, this is pretty awesome. Any questions you have for me? The floor is open. I've allotted these 2 hours for you guys. So any questions for me?
So assuming that I have the campaign, I have set up, I went through the setup wizard.
Yes.
What is the next step?
Perfect. So you have your setup. So with the setup wizard, it's going to have you to do your so you want to go and identify your company's landing page, which you should see there. And click.
That's done in the wizard. That's like the team first gen at mynetworkercentral.com, right?
Yes, it should have. Let me look on here. Yeah, it should. Hold for 1 second. Let me do something real quick. Hold on for a second here. And again, guys, thank you so very much. Those of you on our YouTube, get the information down below. And if you want more information, get back with me and we'll be able to get you up and going. I appreciate you guys participating. Like and share this information.